So today Nintendo gave us the major announcement of the new Summer Nights special Splatfest, which will be happening at some point throughout the Sizzle season. And this honestly came as a big surprise to a lot of us. I think it's generally safe to say that a lot of people were expecting to see the final fest announced during the season, especially with the teaser at the very end seemingly indicating that this is potentially what it could be, with all the stickers for the different idols on the backpack of the jellyfish. But nope, it is a brand new type of special Splatfest which had the codename Sweat. And interestingly, this is the very last special Splatfest in the files of the game currently. We've had codenames for every other special Splatfest, including this one which is codenamed Sweat, and there are no more. But of course, we have yet to see a final special Splatfest, so it's likely that will be added into the data of the game with this new Sizzle season update. So very excitingly, this does confirm that Splatfest will continue on, and the final fest could still be some time away at this point even. After all, it is worth considering that most of the special Splatfests have tend to happen a month after the new season dropped, so I think it's more likely we'll actually see the summer special Splatfest, Summer Nights, happen at some point in July, which potentially could leave August or even September as the date for the final fest in the game. We just have to wait and see what Nintendo announces, most likely during the Nintendo Direct, which will be happening sometime next month. Although, given Nintendo didn't announce the date for the Summer Nights special Splatfest at all today, it is possible they could instead announce more details about it during the Direct, instead of mentioning the final fest at all. Either way, Nintendo has clearly shown that they intend to keep Splatfest going for some time at this point. It's worth considering that in the last season, they literally just added the Fizz Bangs, so we've barely had them for any time at all. That was a good indication that Nintendo would aim to keep Splatfest around for a while. But once again, they've proven they want to keep Splatfest going in this update by adding in the new feature of allowing us to get conch shells in 10 times, 100 times, and 3 times matches, as well as allowing you to get conch shell battle, 10 times conch shell battle, and 3 conch shell battles in mirror matches too for the first time. All of these new updates and changes to Splatfest would not be happening this late into the game's lifespan if they weren't planning on extending them even further. Now personally, I do think this is really good for the future of the game in terms of future content updates. The discussions around content extension with Splatoon 3 have been so back and forth with every new tweet from Nintendo, but yesterday the fact that they shared this map is apparently not the final one, at least they didn't explicitly state so, and now they've surprised us with something that isn't the final fest. It definitely does make you think that at the very least, we might see things continue into the next season in September. I personally do believe that this is very possible, and that September 2024 would be a good date to do the final fest, as it would be the 2-year anniversary of the game. My main guess is that perhaps Nintendo wouldn't introduce a new catalog at that point, as they did mention up to 2 years worth of new catalogs, and Sizzle Season 2024 would actually mark that point, so perhaps no new catalog with the next season, but still something like a final fest, maybe some third kits like we've expected and seen with Sheldon's picks in the past Splatoon games, and maybe even a new map if this isn't the final one. We'll just have to wait and see what Nintendo shares themselves, of course. I wouldn't get your hopes too high, but I also wouldn't set them too low either. Each and every day we keep seeing more and more evidence that Nintendo isn't done yet with Splatoon 3, so at the very least, I do think the Sizzle season, we're going to see more reveals come out, and definitely some very exciting stuff whenever we get that final fest too. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. I'd love to hear what you have to say. If you made it to the end, be sure to comment Splat Gang so I know you did. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, and if you haven't already, consider subscribing and turning on notifications for more.